Hey Capricorn, this is going to be your general timeless reading. Today I have the Tarot of the Divine for you. And I can't remember which deck I used for you last time, actually. Hopefully it wasn't spam. Now I actually think I used this for Sagittarius, maybe. Anyway. Yes, Tarot of the Divine. Okay. Whoa. Okay. They don't want to flip over yet, huh? Oh, those ones do. Okay. Well, Ace of Cups is at the bottom there. We ready? We'll see if it comes back out. Okay, what didn't turn over yet? High Priestess, King of Coins. Then we got Hierophant, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Cups, the Tower. Oh. I think this is interesting with this tower being in there and then this Three of Wands. It's like climbing up the tower. But, you know, just like in Rapunzel, when he climbed up her hair, right? That didn't really seem like a very safe thing to do. And this one, it's like bones tied together by strings. That doesn't seem very safe either. Hierophant. Is this like an unsafe way to try to spiritually ascend? Are you doing something a bit dangerous, Capricorn, to try and rise up one way or another? High Priestess, King of Coins, with King of Cups at the bottom. Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands. This is like fear energy here. Not feeling safe. Maybe you understand that what you're doing is not entirely safe. And this Ace of Wands, that's like a calligraphy brush. And the fire is around the hand. It's like, is that the sun? Heat. Playing with fire. Reading over. Okay. I'm gonna keep getting cards. Because I don't know what to think of this High Priestess, King of Coins, King of Cups yet. Which I felt like has happened with two other readings when that first pile just didn't know what it meant yet. Let's see. A few more cards here. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is definitely giving me a lot of fear energy. The Devil, which is your energy. Three of Swords. That's above that High Priestess, King of Coins, King of Cups. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. For some reason, that's coming out as like taking a risk or betting. Like if you know, it's like being very, I know like normally Wheel of Fortune is like trusting in fate, but this feels kind of like betting on luck rather than fate. And kind of making this bit of a risky ascension. Yeah, luck there. Playing with fire. Even though the devil is your energy, and the snake is on fire too. So it's like drawing on your own power in a situation. You know, I can't even think of... It has an Icarus feel to it. Two of Wands. Huh. Yeah, it has an Icarus feel to it. Like being willing to take certain risks to ascend. What is this Two of Wands? Maybe being a little bit split on where you think you're going or what you're going towards. Bottom is the Emperor. So I think it's interesting. Now that gives a little bit more context to this first pile. So you got High Priestess, but you got two kings. King of Coins, King of Cups. Then Three of Swords. So that's like... This almost feels like when it comes to masculine aspect of something, no matter what this is related to, either a person, yourself, situation, maybe even family. It's like the split between the practical and the emotional, right? What's reliable, but what's like emotionally satiating. But here it's like the High Priestess and the Emperor. And then the Hierophant's here. You know, as far as matches and energy, is the High Priestess a good match for the Emperor? If you're looking at kings, then, you know, all the kings are the Emperor. Is the match for the High Priestess the Hierophant? Or those are two people who won't come together? Or if they're coming together, it's for a higher purpose. Either way, Three of Swords is here. So that's giving me like inner conflict on what you think you might want in a situation. And it could be related to whatever this kind of evolution or ascension is here. Like what are you leaving behind? How do you go about it? The emotions are at the bottom. They're the lesser known energies. And the Tower too, and the Devil. So the lesser known energies in a situation: King of Cups, the Tower. Wait, did that even focus? The Tower. The Devil. So it's like emotions are kind of hidden. The risks are hidden. The dark side of things are hidden. And there's a lot of activity in between. Moving. Fear. Creation. So, it's taken a minute to get this. Betting on luck, trying to rise. There's not a lot of awareness of how hard the fall would be, how much it would actually affect you. Is being willing to go so high. It's like, how did Icarus feel when he fell? Did he even die? I don't even remember that myth. Did he end up dying? Maybe not. Either way, there's more fear thinking about staying, and it's worth the risk to get out of it. Even if you fall and you fall hard, you're betting on luck in this situation that you'll come out fine. But the problem is, you haven't examined your own fears enough. you're being a little bit too reckless because of the fear. That's why it's like playing with fire. If you faced your fears, if you actually faced them, you could probably do this situation or get out of this situation more calculated. It would be less of a risk. But it's like you're a bit too afraid to actually examine it. Because maybe getting out of this situation involves hurting someone with this Three of Swords, keeping things from people because of the High Priestess. You're not comfortable with the idea. So if you wanted to try and get out of this or elevate yourself above it, it would involve too much compromising of your pre-established values. And that's why the Tower is here, because this situation is making you question your pre-established values. Because what it takes to actually get out of here is embracing a bit of the darkness, is embracing a bit of the gray. But you're not really willing to do that right now. You don't want anyone to get hurt, you'd rather hurt yourself. And actually, that's all what this Three of Swords is about. In order for her husband not to find out her true form, she'd rather hurt herself over and over again so he doesn't find out. It's like you're trying to make a huge change in yourself without changing anything around you. And that's not really possible. That's why you're split here. You're split on which way. You're split on what your motivations are. It's like one side of you wants things to stay the way they are, and the other side is the one that wants all the big change. And I think this Emperor is also signaling you need to take control of the situation. You need to take control of your thoughts, right? Because we're missing a King of Swords here. Take control of your passionate inspiration to get out of there. Like, harness that rather than just betting on luck. You don't have to take such a blind risk to get to where you want to go. Let me see. Okay, maybe I'll try the little cards. That took a minute. It's like, I'm just getting... Maybe because it's such a conflict here. It's so much like split energy. It might as well be two people, you know. And I'm not talking about reading for more than one person. I mean like reading for two different sides of a person. Like the person is that conflicted. That's you, Capricorn. You're so conflicted that it's almost like reading the motivations and feelings of two different people. And that's probably why the King of Coins and King of Cups is here. I mean, I get it. I've been there. Let's see, do we have anything else? Alright. Bottom is death. So that's what's actually required. But death is scary, isn't it? Huge change is scary. And we got... they came out in reverse. Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So it's like... Let's see. The current situation's not fulfilling. It's not what you want it to be. Whatever it is. Even if you wish it was, even if you think it could be, it's just not right now. So regardless, you have to face the situation from what it is. Maybe there's too much fear that changing things for the better would destroy it. And that's just the wrong way to go about it. Like, fearing change because everything might fall down. Well, let it fall, because it's not that great in the first place. That's why the Tower is here. That's why the Devil's here, you know? It's not that great in the first place. Love abounds. That's the one of emotions, which is Ace of... Oh, that almost came out on the other deck. So it's like a renewal is possible in this situation, but you have to be willing to move forward consciously, not just be reckless, not just play with fire. It's just like very destructive. You know, of course it's going to get destroyed if you're being destructive. But if you were being strategic, if you're being conscious in your decisions, then things could change in a positive way. You don't have to ignore the King of Cups side in order to make meaningful change. It's not like, they're not two opposing forces. Practicality and emotion, they're not opposing, right? It's not like one can't exist without the other. In fact, they're complementary energies. Coins and cups, earth and water are complementary. There's that Eight of Swords energy again. Helpless and hopeless. It's like leaving yourself stuck to the point where you might, you know, get tired of being stuck and do something reckless. You don't need to. Okay. We've got Eight of Physical, which is Eight of Pentacles, dedicated effort. See, work and be strategic. And then 6, giving and receiving. Maybe you're just done giving in a situation. So the fact is, you can't stay in resentment. Oh, look. Love. That's the Lover's card. 6, love. This situation isn't hopeless just because it's not what you want it to be. You don't have to ignore your heart. You don't have to ignore love. Just acknowledge the reality of what is, and then you can work to make it better. You can't spend a lot of time just wishing that it was different. Oof, I coughed. So, main ideas. It is a lot of, like, pentacles and cups. I think that's, like, the big conflict. That's the two sides. You know. You don't have to be... You know, destruction, first and foremost, starts with yourself, right? Even the people that are kind of like self-sabotaging and engaging in destructive behavior, they're hurting on the inside first, right? Before that comes out on the outside. So I think you're just getting to the point where you've been like sacrificing so much of yourself and staying resentful and unsatisfied that it's starting to bleed out. Oh man. Romance is at the bottom. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Whoa, no, not me yet, no. Then we've got New Beginnings, 44, master number. Or power number. Yeah, well, it depends on what your numerology beliefs are. New Beginnings, let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So yeah, I think you just gotta be willing to let certain things die without being afraid like the whole thing falls apart, like your whole life falls apart. If you say in this specific area, whether it be your relationship, which so much relationship stuff's here, but that doesn't mean, well, yeah, romance was there. Okay, so the biggest message is about a romantic relationship, but this could also be a friendship, you know, a very close friendship, a family member relationship. This could even be your job. This could be like your big passion or hobby. Like say you're very passionate about painting murals or something like that. And you're getting to the point where you just don't want to do it anymore, but you still have like a long list of clients that still want something from you. And you're like, if you stop taking clients, will you like completely destroy your relationship with everyone that knows you as this person? As for example, because I can imagine like if you get sick of doing a business, what happens when the first person you tell no, what happens, right? Anyway, best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Strategy, okay, strategy. Artemis wasn't just gonna go out there Leroy Jenkins it, okay? She had strategy, passion, and that's 11. That's a master number. Rise passion, rise up high, and flame my purpose, reach the sky. And that's that Ace of Wands energy there. Like, I see it, like it's coming up, but it's starting to become something less constructive is what's going on here. I think that's why we have this fire imagery here. You have something inside of you, something's building, some inspiration, but it's gonna turn destructive if you're just not completely honest about where you need to go in a situation. And I'm also seeing like a real need for just love and compassion for yourself first and foremost, but just everyone around you. You know, if you are having troubles with someone, whether it's in your romantic relationship, friendship, family, whatever, you know, instead of like building resentment for them not being what you want them to be, try to have more compassion for how the situation is, like for them, right? Maybe not knowing. You can't blame people for maybe not understanding how to meet your needs, you know? Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take that one. It's like I'm picking and choosing which fairies. Huh. That's interesting. Let's see, fairies. First, this bottom one says, medicine, veggies and fruit from yellow to blue. Like medicine, they're good for you. You know, take care of your diet, I guess. I've had a terrible diet. Like, the stuff I ate today are terrible. It's terrible, okay. And this stuff affects me. And I even have, like, a cocktail waiting. Because I tried to drink one yesterday, and, like, immediately it made my head hurt, so I just stopped. So I'm seeing again, like, I'm definitely, it's like the more I go, the more I just can't put crap in my body, but I keep trying. Celebrate. The time is right to shout out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. So loosen up a bit, too. You know, there's other ways to release that passion, you know, without getting destructive. Animal healing. No matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. Yeah, that's also nice too. Like, show your love to your animals or your children or just whatever. Flowers. Flowers will brighten up your space and create a fairy-friendly place. Or towards your plants. Like, just show that, yeah, friends, animals, flowers, like your plant babies, your fur babies, your friends, your actual babies. Keep going. The world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. So there is a lot of fear energy here. So there's nothing you can do right now to change. Well, I couldn't say there's nothing you can do right now, but like nothing's going to change overnight. So there's no use in kind of beating yourself up about it, being depressed, being angry, being sad and resentful. You know, just try to enjoy what's good now and maybe clear your head a bit. Get back to your heart space, you know, reopen that compassion for everything around you. See the hope and restarting, like this new beginnings, you know, this Ace of Wands is also, but this Ace of Cups, like just see the hope. Just imagine a situation in which everything begins again in a happy way. Not like this exactly the way you want it, but just what does happy look like to you? And if things have to change, don't be afraid that everything will be destroyed, because if it does get destroyed, then it was meant to be destroyed. And I know that's not really comforting if, you know, you're very afraid. But sorry, that's what the tower is all about, you know. Let's see, 4, 3, 5, I'm going to go with 4, 3, 5. You are being guided to upgrade your thoughts, actions, and intentions. Be the angel everywhere you go. Yeah, upgrade your thoughts. The 8 of Swords. Let me see what 5-3 says. Angels are encouraging you to be clear about your plans and intentions so you can be guided and supported. Yeah, don't be the split person anymore. You know, you don't have to be reckless or just stuck, you know, stuck in a rut, shooting straight ahead with a blindfold on. You don't have to go for it like that. So that seems like difficult energies, Capricorn. It was difficult to even get through it. So I hope this helps you. Good luck on everything. And no, just luck. You know, I hope you feel supported in your journey. Thank you.